All right, ladies and gentlemen, for this next Command & Conquer Rivals replay request, there is going to be TerRror taking on the #1 streamer and, according to most, the #1 YouTuber out there, BIKERUSHOWNZ. He's definitely been tearing it up with the GDI deck, but we're going to see TerRror and Bike both playing on their Nod today, Jeffrey.
Sounds good. Yeah, BikeRush is really strong with his GDI deck, and I haven't seen a lot of his gameplay with his Nod deck, so this will be interesting to watch.
Well, so the only thing I got from his deck is that he runs Rockworms, which is definitely a bit of an oddity, especially in Tiberium. I don't really know anybody.
Yeah, you never see that.
Now, will they win? Not entirely too sure, but BikeRush is living up to his name and throwing 2 bikes over at TerRror.
And this is a pretty good map to do the BikeRush on, too. You got that open playing field, so you can just cut straight across down to the Harvester. And you kind of expect a double Harvester on this map, too, because it's good for that. So I think a good move by BikeRush.
Yeah, it's triple bikes to get the kills, and they will get the kill. TerRror himself had to invest 40 of his own Tiberium there while not harvesting in order to get this defense. But this is where usually you would transition to flames, right? You build up so many rockets from the defender, you then kind of go pulverize them with your flames yourself.
Right, and the flames are just going to clean them up like nobody's business. And he's got those lasers sitting on the bottom right there dealing with that single bike. Not sure if that's the best place for them, just because that bike's not going to really do a lot. But he cleans them up anyway, and it looks like he's pumping out lasers now to deal with that buggy. Pretty decent trade. There's only 1 buggy on the board. Actually, there's 2, sorry.
Yeah, it's a really good response there from TerRror because he sees the flames and he's not going to have the position or the defender's advantage at all, right? Chem Troopers now from TerRror there as well. This should shut down all the infantry spewing out of bikes.
Oh, this is pretty interesting. 2 flames on 1 chem. Well, that's going to be a good trade for BikeRush here.
Both of these guys are Jade as well, so there could be missiles flying here soon and fast. All right, not going to be a nuke there, Jeffrey. Still actually,
no nuke.
A little bit of blue. Okay, bikes are going to come in from bike. That's going to get weird. Infantry war up top. The flames should take out the militants. That will be the block. Should actually take out that buggy as well. This could be Bike's first missile.
It looks like it is. Yep, and he gets it.
Fast units, cheap units, easy units. Gets him at least the first nuke. Now, with more chem troopers out, TerRror is going to have a bit of an upper hand when it comes to the infantry. And a little bit more defense here from TerRror means that we're likely waiting for a transition. I see an airpad or a helipad here from BikeRush, but no opportunity to use it yet.
Yeah, so what is he planning to pull out, I wonder? Infernos, perhaps?
I would expect, if you haven't seen Venoms by now, they're not in the deck.
Right. Or do you think he's going to go spicy and go with Rockworms?
From a helipad?
Oh, there's the Inferno.
You're not going to get Rockworms out of a helipad, my dude.
Yeah. Oh, no, I thought maybe he was going to pull them out, but you're right, yeah. Ooh. But the Inferno makes a lot more sense anyway.
Now, the Inferno will actually be pretty good just to sit there and hold the pad. We do got that fire out there. Never mind. Here comes the missile.
There's the Jade. And he gets it. Oh, that was a good trade, too. 90 for 100. Not a bad deal.
Oh, it also gets
TerRror takes the second missile.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Fights back, takes pad #2. The Bike lost out his Harvester to that Scorpion. Unfortunately, the triple bikes are not quick enough to get it. Now with another Inferno coming through, it should be it for these Chem Warriors. At least eventually it will.
Yep, they're gone.
We're kind of
and he's just going to move that Inferno up there. That's good play. I mean, the cool thing about the Inferno is it moves so much faster after it fires its load. So.
Right, but look how quickly we're charging. If you can't get on this pad, you're done.
Oh, he's hooped. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I don't think he's going to come out ahead here. Oh, maybe.
Got to move the bikes, Bike. Got to get those bikes on there. Oh, they get right into the fire. No, BikeRush, not like this.
Tough game for sure. I don't know if he pulled the Infernos out in time. If he had pulled them out a bit sooner, I think he could have gotten a bigger advantage out of them, but didn't seem like he got enough value out of them.
I think so. BikeRushes like this are 50-50. Now, you said it's a good map to go double Harvester, so bike rushing is very common. The problem is it's also very easy to defend, right? There's just a lot of open space down there to maneuver your Harvester. You can easily get out rockets. And even if this was Nod versus Nod with a War Factory start, it's bikes versus bikes. and you got defender's advantage.
Exactly.
You got the home field advantage. You can make them just as the same rate as your opponent. So very rarely do I ever see the rushes work on this one. But TerRror fought back, used the one chem missile. I don't think we saw a chem missile out of Bike at all.
I don't think we did, no. Well, and you know, thinking about the rush, like going back to the very beginning of that game, he spent 90 Tiberium to get 3 sets of bikes out, and he only netted 10 Tiberium by taking out the harvester. You know, it's a bit of that sunken cost fallacy that you fall into when you do that kind of strategy. And you know, you're just thinking, well, I've already gone this far, I might as well just keep going with it, but it doesn't always make sense.
Well, I've definitely fallen to it, but it looks like BIKERUSHOWNZ will fall to it today. And TerRror will take home the win. Next up, though, is going to be a treat because we're going to swap things from a rush to a no harvester deck from Blip.